First, think about whom you'd like to see on your team. Who do you need, and who will you be comfortable working with? Ask other Athens County Together participants for recommendations. Ask about their teams and experiences. Where did they look for teammates? Then, briefly formulate the idea of what you'd like to do, the possible scope of the work, and point out what it is exactly that the potential team members will get in exchange. You can use the following plan. What is the idea? Who are you looking for? What are their roles? What benefits will they get from participating? Who should be contacted? Once you've answered those questions, you can start spreading the information out. Ask your friends, family members, and neighbors. Attend a few community events and tell people about what you are going to do and who you are looking for. Create a post on Facebook or Instagram. Post this information in groups on Facebook, like your town page or your community page. Create a poster with this information and spread it around your town at public places, bars, libraries, etc. A very important point. When you have already posted your announcement on social media or a bulletin board and started getting messages from people who you think don't quite suit this project, do not reject them. Every person who offers help deserves to be listened to. Their ideas should be taken into account and analyzed. Maybe they can offer the lacking element of the project. Maybe their suggestion will make the project popular around town. Combine the uncombinable. Thank people for their initiative and willingness to help. Think about diversity and inclusion. Everyone is your community. Now you know where to look for a team. Let's talk about leadership. A team leader is a person who takes responsibility for what is happening. They take care of the team and maintain the motivation level. If you are on a team lead position, you should hear and listen to every teammate, resolve conflicts, and most importantly, be responsible for maintaining an uplifting mood throughout project planning and implementation. Remember, the project should be a satisfying experience for everyone participating and contributing. The success of your project does not depend as much on your management as your motivation skills. In 90% of the cases, the team is doing volunteer work to help your place, the community, or the neighborhood. This means that they join the project for reasons other than financial gain. Your task is to find out what those reasons are and try to understand how they correspond to the goals of the project. Also, you should think about why you want to implement the project with those particular people. The most important elements of the team motivation are common vision of the project, friendly atmosphere and celebration of success, trust, delegation, willingness to contribute. Let's start with a common vision of the project. If you want your team to be as effective and successful as possible, it is vital that you have a common vision of the project. Why would you want to achieve it, and why is it necessary? Let's do a small experiment. Say cat, and ask people around you what type of cat they imagined. I assure you, some people thought of a white fluffy cat, some thought of Tom from Tom and Jerry, and some thought of their favorite stuffed animal. The same happens with your project. When you tell others about your idea, different people imagine different things that might be far from your version. A common vision of goals, objectives, and the final result will help you throughout the steps, thus avoiding conflict and misunderstanding. Discuss the final result of the project down to every small detail, even something as small as the color of the tickets for the event, and how each team member imagines all stages of project implementation. Another important element is a friendly atmosphere and celebration of the team's success. Celebrate all the small victories of the team. You don't have to throw a party every time, but acknowledging the successes out loud, sincerely praising each other, and reiterating that you are on the right track should be enough. Even a monthly team meeting with acknowledgments of this month's successes will motivate your teammates for upcoming work. Finally, the most important part in organizing any project, be it a city picnic, a huge conference, or a small barbecue party, is an ability to delegate tasks and trust in your colleagues to complete them. An "I'll do everything myself because I know better" type of thinking is a dead end. By taking on all the project tasks by yourself, you are showing your team that you don't trust them. You are depriving people of an opportunity to develop and contribute to the common goal. Their motivation decreases, and you risk being left alone. By taking all the responsibility for the project yourself, you also risk burning out too soon. And even if you manage to do it all, your health and your personal life might suffer. Do you really need a project that fully exhausts you and your health when you're planning to enjoy the results? By directing all the context to yourself, you risk losing partners, since it's just you trying to communicate with multiple entities who all want attention. Don't be afraid of your teammates making mistakes. Give them a chance to prove themselves. Even if something goes wrong, keep calm. Discuss the situation and find possible solutions. The leader should understand the value of the mistakes made. A mistake is a way to acquire experience and reflect on it. You will never learn without mistakes. And no one can start off with a perfectly implemented project, even Superman. A leader should never punish or accuse someone for making a mistake. Even raising your voice is unacceptable. Discuss what you've learned from the mistake and how it can be useful. For example, if you were trying to make a bench at the Gloucester Park with your neighbors, but it turned out looking really weird, don't blame anyone for it. Laugh together about it. Point out the positive sides of the process. At least it was fun, right? The result can inspire you for further steps. Maybe the kids will love it. That's a great result of the project. Love all your team members. Trust them, delegate tasks, genuinely enjoy even the small victories, and solve problems together.